All right, let's dive into what Trump's win could mean for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and it's a wild one. This election has sent some major shockwaves through the market, and in the past 48 hours, Bitcoin has surged to an all-time high, peaking around $74,400. For anyone in the crypto space, this election has been like a shot of adrenaline, and here's why. Let's go back to 2019 for a second. Trump once tweeted that he wasn't a fan of Bitcoin and called it based on thin air. Fast forward to his recent campaign trail, and it's a whole new story. Now, Trump's promising to make America the crypto capital of the world. That's right. He's even talking about setting up a national Bitcoin reserve. Can you imagine the US holding a stockpile of digital gold? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's got the market buzzing. Now, it's not just his words that are driving Bitcoin up. Trump's win suggests a whole new approach to crypto regulations. His team has been vocal about removing SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who's been seen as one of the biggest regulators for crypto. Gensler's been cracking down on digital assets for a while now, and his actions have kept a lot of crypto projects in the US cautious. Trump's team, however, has hinted they're looking to replace Gensler with someone more crypto positive. A shift like that could be a game changer, creating a much friendlier environment for crypto projects to thrive in the US. We're talking fewer hoops to jump through, fewer headaches, and more freedom for innovation. Let's look at how the market's already responding. In the last couple of days alone, we've seen net inflows of over $900 million into Bitcoin ETFs, the biggest one-day jump since March. That's a big green flag that investors are feeling the vibe and see potential with Trump's policies backing Bitcoin. If he continues on this path of deregulation and pro-crypto legislation, we could see even more big money pouring into the market. And it's not just Bitcoin. Ethereum and other altcoins are seeing a spillover effect too. Now, beyond just the price, there's talk from Trump's camp about setting up a Bitcoin and crypto advisory council. The idea here is to create a structured framework for crypto regulations, something that's clear, transparent, and focused on keeping the US competitive on the global stage. Trump's team knows that countries like El Salvador have already made Bitcoin legal tender, and the pressure is on to make sure the US doesn't fall behind. If this advisory council does get set up, we could be looking at a regulatory framework that supports stablecoin projects and other US-based crypto initiatives. And here's where things get even more interesting. Trump has voiced concerns about data privacy and national security when it comes to foreign-owned tech platforms, hinting that his administration may revisit restrictions on apps like TikTok and even foreign crypto exchanges. This could mean more scrutiny on non-US crypto exchanges, potentially driving more users and investors to US-based platforms. This shift would likely benefit domestic exchanges like Coinbase and Gemini, while putting pressure on overseas platforms that operate here. So what does all this mean for Bitcoin's future? Historically, Bitcoin has thrived under conditions of financial freedom, especially when regulatory pressures ease up. If Trump continues to favor deregulation, we could be looking at a new bull run, with analysts predicting prices of $100,000 and even higher in the next year. For investors, that's huge. But, and this is a big but, we have to consider the risks that come with a lightly regulated market. Less oversight can mean more freedom, yes, but it can also mean more volatility, which has always been Bitcoin's Achilles heel. Now, should you be investing more in Bitcoin or diversifying with other cryptocurrencies? Well, Trump's focus on Bitcoin could create a spillover effect, boosting interest in altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano as investors look for the next big opportunity. But remember, Trump's support is primarily around making Bitcoin the national reserve, so that could mean Bitcoin remains the main driver, with other coins benefiting but at a smaller scale. So here's the takeaway. Trump's win has already given Bitcoin a solid boost. And if his administration keeps pushing pro-crypto policies, we're likely going to see even higher prices in the coming months. However, the market is famously unpredictable, and any sudden changes in policy could trigger a pullback. But if you're someone who's been riding the crypto wave, this new era might be exactly what you've been waiting for. In conclusion, Bitcoin and crypto investors are looking at potentially some of the most exciting times yet, with pro-crypto policies, a potential Bitcoin advisory council, and talk of a national Bitcoin reserve. The future of crypto in the US is brighter than ever. But as always, stay informed, keep your eyes on the news, and never invest more than you're willing to lose. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on what's next for Bitcoin and the crypto market, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thanks for tuning in.